Good morning, interwebs. It is now. I swear, you're supposed to be able to like see the time when you lift your Fitbit up, and mine doesn't do it all the time. It's like I must move my arms around too much. It is 5:54, and I have done not very much today. I'm just not feeling that great today. I slept terribly last night. And now that I have a Fitbit, I know more specifically how terribly I sleep, which is a blessing and a curse, right? So I checked, and I think I slept like just over 3 hours last night because I went to bed really late. The pressure canner that I was making those green beans in last night decided to have an issue, and so it wouldn't like get pressure. We had to like redo the seals, re-oil them and stuff this morning, and it was fine, but you can't do that in the middle when everything's hot. So and it took a while for me to realize that was the problem. Anyways, I was up far later than I wanted to be, and I had gotten really tired. When I talked to you last night, I told you I was going to edit the vlog. I was trying to do that, and I kept falling asleep, sitting up while I was doing it. And you just don't know whether you edited it right if you're not awake for, you know, doing the editing, right? Anyways, I got up this morning then at like 9 because that's when my brain decided to start having thoughts and like dwelling on things and being a big old pain in the butt. And I didn't want to stay in bed and deal with that because it was either going to get just more negative and worse, or it was just never going to end. So I got up. And yeah, then I was up and pretty unmotivated and unproductive. It's not that I'm not doing things, I'm just doing them at a really, really slow pace and not with the good usual like intensity that is necessary for things to actually like happen. Instead, it's like puttering along. But anyways, we had lunch early. I worked on some sewing and stuff today, which I'm still behind on. Which is fine, though, because there won't be an Etsy update until Tuesday this week instead of Monday, because I have a craft show on Monday. So I have a craft show in a place that does not have internet access, so I will have to vacation mode my store for a little while. Yeah, so we had lunch. We had leftover pork steaks from the grill that Steve had grilled for me yesterday, and I had made some rice with our homemade enchilada sauce in it yesterday and corn. So we had those things again for lunch today, and then I went and took a nap. And it was an awesome nap according to the Fitbit. I took a 3-hour nap, and I did not wake up once between the beginning and the end. And boy, could I tell. When I woke up, I felt a lot better. So, that's good. And it's also, I mean, I guess I do find it good with the whole Fitbit thing. Be able to see when it thinks I'm awake and when I'm asleep. That, like, it makes me feel a little less crazy for the times when I'm like, I could sleep for 12 hours and still feel unrested. Well, yes, if you look and you're getting up every like 20 minutes, or you're up for these like long periods of time, and that's with the Fitbit not even giving me good data. The first day that it read the stuff, it gave me like REM sleep and deep sleep cycles and all this stuff, and that was fascinating. I was looking forward to all that information all the time, but it hasn't been reading that very well. So I've been trying to figure out the right like place to put it on my arm, because it sounds like that is a major issue with it reading your heart rate properly while you're sleeping. So I need to play around with that some more, because I would like the like special data. I paid enough, I want special data, right? If it's there, I might as well get it. But instead I just get like the basic stuff that tells you if you're awake, if you're resting, or if you're asleep, or if you're restless, and then it tells you like time breakdowns of those things. So that is what I've been thinking about, apparently, is my Fitbit, which I should probably go and get some more walking done. I'm trying to make sure I'm like doing the things but not doing too many of the things, because my body doesn't like doing too many of the things too quickly. I have some canning to do tonight, some crocheting I'd like to do tonight, some sewing I'd like to do tonight. And I'll probably wait till the morning to pack for my craft show, because I'm going to take a small-ish, like a medium-sized setup to this one. Mostly because the spaces are not very big. I don't know. We'll see what I decide. But you'll get to see that all when that happens. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. I knew there's something rattling around up there. I just uploaded the vlog from yesterday, and I go to put the end screen on that says 1 year ago today. Well, yesterday's vlog opens with me like going, oh my goodness, this is a mess, why are you ridiculous, Kendra, right? So then I look at a year ago's, and a year ago I walked into my living room and I was like, oh my goodness, why is our house a mess? I'm like, because I left this here and I left this there. So it's just really funny that a year later I was having the same issue, and I was commenting on my cat having her skin problem, which was one of the things that was bothering me this morning because her thing's acting up again, and it was just kind of amusing that apparently a year later I am in the exact same spot, but I'm just standing in a different room. Okay, going to go and do some things that are remote. Oh, I need to go edit. I need to go edit We Hook Wednesday stuff because it's late. I said they'd be out in the afternoon, and instead I slept. And Steve was using the computer this morning. He was working on apples and he was watching Star Wars, so I didn't want to steal the computer from that. That was important business taking place. So I'm gonna go and do the things. It is a little after 10:30 and the kids have just all gone to bed. I have a cup of tea. Celestial Seasoning Sleepy Time Honey, which I'm not really trying to make myself sleepy. It was the box that was on top. And I already had some coffee a little while ago, so I was like, it was herbal tea. I had some last night, and it was pleasant. So, yes, I have many things to do tonight. And I also need to make sure I go to bed at a reasonable hour because I have a craft show tomorrow. I'm going to Palmer to do their Labor Day craft show. Palmer is in our county. It's about 25, 30 minutes away. And I usually do fairly well in this particular city. They appreciate the handmade goods, which is lovely. Jezebel, really? I'm trying to vlog here, and I can't. Hold on, I need to put this down. I can't do cat and the very full cup of hot tea. That's just dangerous. Anyways, Palmer is a town not too far away, and I usually, like I said, do fairly well there. The people there seem to like my work, so I am looking forward to the show, I guess, from a businessy standpoint. I don't know if I'm prepared or not. I'm just going to take what I have, and it will either be the right thing or not the right thing, and there's just no telling. So I'm not taking a huge setup. I'm going to take a little bit more than I took to Junk Fest, but I'm not going to take everything. I'm just going to take the crochet toys that I have down here. There's a box of crochet toys upstairs, like some bigger toys in it, and I'm going to take the bags. And I think that's it. I'm not going to bring, and I might bring some cards, but not a lot. So it should be easy to gather up tomorrow. I'm going to do that all in the morning because Steve is currently sleeping in the room where a bunch of that is stored. But I made a little list of what I need to get done tonight. I need to pack Steve's dinner here in just a minute so it's ready when he gets up. And the last thing I need to do, or at some point in there, I need to shower so I don't have to do that in the morning. And then I need to do a bunch of canning things. I really need to, like, clean up my kitchen because it's a mess and it's starting to bother me. But this evening, while the kids and I were hanging out in here, after I made dinner, I made yummy dinner tonight. I took, like, a handful of our potatoes out of the garden, which Steve had picked a while ago. They're so good. And I diced them up really small, and I sauteed them in a cast iron skillet, and then I cooked them with eggs and cottage cheese, and it was so good. So good. And I had that with some French bread, which we'd gotten on, like, crazy clearance for, like, 30 cents a loaf, and some of the peach jam. So that was our wonderful dinner tonight. But while I was doing that, we then came in here and watched some YouTube videos, and then the kids wanted to see a bunch of my vlogs, so we watched the vlogs from camping and stuff, which they thought was fun. Jezebel, like, seriously, cat? Find a new home. That is not my lap. So, I've been working on a doll, and I am enjoying her. Her head is already done, and so is her hair. So now I'm working on her. Oop, I'm stuck. My hook is stuck. Working on her little arms. So I just need to finish those. And then that doll will be done. So I'll have 2 girl dolls done to take with me. I have 1 head already done. So I don't know what I'm going to bring with me to work on during the show tomorrow. I'm thinking I might bring supplies to make dolls because I'm running low on them and I do need more for Christmas. So I think I will probably do that, even though there's other things I might like to work on more. I think those are probably the best choice. So I will have to gather up some supplies for doing that. And yes, I need to work on canning. I need to clear off the counter and then put some more stuff up tonight so that it can, all be dealt with before it goes bad. And that is the plan for my evening, if Jezebel will ever get off my lap. You have all your needs met. I don't know. Anyways, I'll have to go pack Steve's lunch and deal with my needy cat. Well, it is about 1:30 and I am off to take a shower and then I'm going to bed. I did get one batch of barbecue sauce done and then I got everything put in the fridge that I had otherwise wanted decanned, but I did get all the jars labeled and everything put in crates, so I mean that's good. And I kind of went through some stuff in the closet and got things out for tomorrow, so that's good too. Made my lunch, which is a big thing because occasionally I will just not do that part because I'll run out of time. And since I won't buy food while I'm out, yeah. Not that I don't always buy food when I'm out, but I always try not to buy things when I'm at craft shows because I feel like it negates the fact that I'm attempting to make extra money if I spend money that I ordinarily would not have spent, right? Right. Okay, so I'm going to go to bed and I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.